Alright guys, so I thought we would do a really fun, interesting video, and I haven't seen one on YouTube before, and this is the Get Ready With Me Stage Edition. So as some of you may or may not know, my degree is in dance. So I went to college for dance. And I work at a dance studio, I work in a college for the dance department, and I also dance, I guess you could call it professionally, but this isn't like a professional group. This is a non-profit organization, and they do pay their dancers, and I am one of their dancers. And so it's a modern group, so this makeup isn't what I would do for like the Nutcracker or Swan Lake or stuff that I used to do in high school, because in high school I was in a ballet company at my studio, and the makeup I do for ballet productions and is different than what I do for modern productions. So right now I'm just going to show you the typical makeup that I would wear for a modern production, which is what I'm doing. Tonight is our final dress rehearsal, so it is full hair, full makeup, and luckily the hair is just in a ponytail. So all I have to do is just put my hair in a ponytail and we're good. So the makeup is going to be very simple, very matte. All it's going to do is emphasize my eyes, emphasize my, I'm just going to emphasize things. Sorry, I'm like halfway fighting with Daxton right now. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. This is going to be a talk through Get Ready, so it is going to be kind of long. I'm hoping not too long, but yeah, we'll just jump right into it. Okay. So we're just going to put it up into a really messy bun. Daxton's literally right here. Hi, Daxton. And now I'm just going to get a primer. I'm not really worried about keeping my face matte. I'm just trying to keep my face all the same color, because as you can see I do have some discoloration. Like I have under eye circles, I have acne scars, I have current acne. But so yeah, so pretty much I'm not using a mattifying primer, I'm just using a primer. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, so it's gonna help even out my skin tone. And that's all I really want. What's cool about this dance show is that we have live musicians. Like, they're on stage with us for it. It's pretty cool. I'm only in one act of it though, like there's 2 acts, and I'm in the first act, and in the second act I'm not in it. But I am understudy for the second act, so I do know what goes on. Then we're just gonna get the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, and we're just gonna put a little bit on the back of our hand. And we're just gonna dot it everywhere. It's definitely fun being in this dance company because we do a lot of different things than I thought I would ever do. So like, I never thought I would dance on stage with musicians. Like, that's really cool, and it's not common. So like, yeah, like, you know, like there's the orchestra for like ballet production stuff, like especially if you go to like New York and stuff, the orchestra is down below, but the musicians are actually on stage with us. They are in the far upstage corner, right corner. So it's pretty cool that they're on stage with us. We don't interact with them. Well, the singer interacts with like the main person of the first act, but other than that, it's pretty cool. By the time you guys see this video, the show is over. So Daxton's never been in my, like, in the room when I've done a video like this on the floor. And now that he's older, he's really curious as to what I'm doing. So he keeps looking at me and thinking I'm talking to him. But like Dexter's totally used to it. Dexter's just like sitting over there in the corner with his bone. And Daxton's like, yo mom, what are you doing? What are you doing, mom? Mom? And Dexter's just being protective of his bone right now. Dexter, he's never like eaten the rawhide fast. He always like savors it. It takes him forever to finish rawhide. And like Daxton destroyed his within like a couple of weeks. Couple days, sorry. And Dexter just like, he eats a little bit at a time. So if you hear growling, that's what it is. It's not them being mean to each other. Much better. You found a squeaky toy. Now he found that toy. He has this toy, you guys have seen it if you watch my bark box videos. It's the porcupine with the water bottle inside of it. That was Dexter's toy when we first, like, favorite toy when we first opened it. But now that we have Daxton, like, Daxton's taken over that toy, and he absolutely loves it so much. Like, out of all the toys he hasn't destroyed that one. Like, of course, he's like a little bit has gotten, you know, torn up and stuff, but not that one. It's very durable. So I do suggest, oh, I'm just putting a little bit more foundation on right here. So I do suggest, if you have a puppy, invest in like a water bottle stuffed animal, because they're so much better. They're so durable, it's ridiculous. Because all his other ones, like I said, like all the squeakers are broken. He's taken the stuffing out. And then like these toys, there's no stuffing in them. It's just the like outer skin, I guess, of the stuffed animal. And then the water bottle. It's really adorable. Okay, so now that that's all done, we are going to go in with the powder. And we are using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. To be honest, I don't remember the shade, because I took the label off. I want to say it's 300. I don't know. Something like that. I really wish they would have printed it on it, because when I run out of it, I'm going to want to go buy some more. So we're going to go in with the bronzer. And I would suggest using like a matte bronzer if you're going on stage and stuff, because the shimmer is really going to catch the light. And it just depends on what kind of show you're doing. If you want a really shimmery face, then perfect. Like if you're doing like a jazz number and stuff. But if you're doing like, I don't know, like this modern thing that we're doing, we really don't want like a shimmery face. We just want a nice flat face that's not gonna catch the light. So, because any sort of shimmer is going to catch the stage light and it's not gonna let it go. So, there's that. Hello, Daxton. So I was really sad about this bronzer. I think I talked to you guys about this on my monthly makeup basket. But there was an air bubble in it. So it broke. And it's really depressing, because in order for me to fix it, I have to break the whole thing and then redo it. And there's just this really cool design on it that I don't want to do, like to mess it up. So right now I'm just like messing with the broken area, trying to, you know, crumble the pieces that I can and use that. So what's really funny is back when I did stage makeup, I don't think I filled in my brows. Did I? Actually, I might have filled in my brows. But what's funny is, like, no, I did fill in my brows, because I remember the first time my dance instructor ever told me to fill in my brows, I freaked the freak out. Because in my mind, where I was from, if you filled in your brows, you were ghetto. Because like the girls that did their brows in like middle school and high school, like they just like did really thin ghetto eyes, like eyebrows, like they were like Sharpies on their face. And so I was like, oh, Mom, Mr. Kevin told me to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm gonna look like a ghetto person. I don't want to do it. And my mom had to explain to me that my mom had to explain to me that everyone fills in their brows and it's not a ghetto thing. But I remember it was very scary. But the blush I'll be using is this Buxom one, and it's in Breathless, and this is just your classic pink, and I just want to go with a classic color because it's gonna look rosy and natural. and you don't want to look too overdone. For a highlight, this is like the only glittery thing I'll use is Soft and Gentle, and hey, that is not a toy. He was playing with my beauty blender. We're just gonna put very little on, like, done. What, is it on there? Yeah, done. And done. And then I'll get my brush, we'll blend it out. Like, pretty much like the makeup I'm gonna do for stage, people would consider this like everyday natural makeup. But for me, this is my stage makeup because I only use a certain, because the way I do it, I consider it my stage makeup. So, remember when I said this is like for modern production stage makeup? This isn't what you would wear for dance competition or ballet productions. You would go a little bit more out for those. And if you guys would like, again, I'm not gonna call it a tutorial because I'm not really teaching you anything. I'm just showing you what I did or what I will do. Because I don't do dance competition. Hey, hello, what are you doing? I don't do dance competitions anymore, and I don't do ballet productions anymore. I just do modern. So it will just be a get ready with me, so this is what I did kind of thing. So we're just gonna draw on my brows a little bit more than... Hello, what are you doing? He's like obsessed with that beauty blender. Okay. I'm just gonna draw my brows on a little bit darker than I normally would. So we are going to like actually draw them instead of just fill them in. So, oops. I'm gonna give myself a little bit thicker brows up here on top. I really don't have thick brows anymore. I have naturally thick brows, but when I go get them done, I say make them thin. Because I'd rather them be thin where I can draw them on than be too thick, you know? So there, so you can see I definitely like fattened it up right here than it is right there. So I'll do my best to match it up right here. We're gonna get some brow gel, and this is tinted brow gel from NYX. How many times has he walked across me? Can you see? So there. Always have them go upwards, not down, your brow hair. This is just an everyday thing. Have them go up. So you can tell they're a bit darker than normal because I've done more to them this time. And you just keep going up, up, up. So we're just gonna get max laying low. This is a paint pot, and this is if you were to get painterly and you would make it a shade darker. That's what laying low is. Okay, and now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow, and the palette I use is limited edition. It's no longer in existence, but the Tartelette palette, what is that line? Have these lines been here the whole time? This is the Be Magnificent palette from Tarte, and I will let you know what shades I use. So first we're gonna go with Sound Out from the Crowd, and it's just an all over cream shade. So it's this one. Not sure when my camera stopped recording, but it stopped recording. So all I did was I just put this cream shade all over my lids. And then now I'm gonna go in with this sand shade, and it's called Peach from the Stars. Right here, it's this middle one. And we're just gonna put it in the middle of our lid, so not the inner corner, but the middle and out. So we just have a big flat brush. Jackson, you're fine. And then we're gonna go in with View from the Taupe. And it's just a grayish color with an angled brush. And we're just gonna put this all up in the crease. So can you see the difference? You can really see my lid now with the taupe in there, and not as much in this one. So there's that. And once again, I really go in there with this shade. Now we're gonna get a dense brush, and we're gonna go in with this shade, which is Rose to the Occasion, which is this middle one. And all we're gonna do is get this and put it from the corner up to the crease and down, so like the outer fourth of my eye. And this is just gonna blend everything together. We use almost all of the shades from this palette for this eye look. The only one we don't use is the one I've never touched, which is Pink Outside the Box. You guys are gonna hear Dexter and Daxton outside playing now, but here's the final thing we're gonna do for the eyes as eyeshadow. We are gonna get this dark purple, and it is in the shade Two Plums Up. So we're just gonna get it. We're really just gonna get it on the angled brush, and we're just gonna tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. They're going at it outside. They are playing, I promise. And then we're just gonna get the corners, and we're just gonna hit it in the corner. Do you see? Just gonna deepen the corner just a little. So that's all you're gonna do. Oh my gosh, my dogs are going crazy. Okay, so it's really deep in the crease corners right now. Then we're just gonna get a fluffy fluff brush and go to town. And what you wanna do is you wanna try to keep it in the corner just to keep that dimension, and then just brush it to the center. I feel so bad for my neighbors, because I get to hear those dogs all the time. They play non-stop, and then they get the other neighbor dogs riled up, because right now other dogs are barking. So when you're done, your eyes should look like this. Just very natural, but you can just tell that they're bigger. Like they're the focal point of my face right now. And then we're just gonna go in with an eyeliner, and this is just the Kajal Masterline from Maybelline. And we're just gonna go on the tops of my eyelids. And I'm gonna do this off camera because I can't do it on camera. So the eyeliner is on, and all I've done is curl my lashes. So first we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara, and we're just going to put it on. And this is just gonna be a light layer. This is just to keep the lashes separated. I don't like to wear false lashes ever, actually. So I don't know. I feel like they're way too heavy on my face, and I don't know. I don't like the feel of them. I can feel them while I'm dancing. I can feel them while I'm wearing them. So yeah, but usually, you know, if I were to do a ballet production or a dance competition, I would put on the fake lashes because it adds an extra dimension to them. So extra element, I guess, to your face. So I just like to layer my mascara when I don't wear lashes. We're going in with the Physicians Formula, their new one. It's their lash extension kit. And so we're just gonna get their mascara. And this mascara is extremely wet and extremely clumpable. Like your lashes can get clumpy really fast using this. And the reason why it's so wet is because you're supposed to use the fiber lashes after this. And so that's what we're going to do next. We're about to put the fiber lashes on. And you have to do it quick because if it's not wet, the fiber lashes won't stick. So you just get the extensions, and you tap it. I have to always tap it twice or 3 times until I don't see any more fibers falling off. And then you go. And I like to keep them towards the top because it gives you the length. You can definitely put them towards the bottom to where they will give you the extra volume. But I'm in it for the length. Alright guys, so now we're going to finish the look. So you guys can see the mascara is done, eyes are done. So we're just going to go in with a simple lip. And I'm not sure if they want red lips or they want pink lips. We've done both. So I'm going with pink lips because pink is a lot easier to cover up than red. So we're going with nude pink liner from NYX. And we're just going to put this all over my lips. Like we're going to draw them and fill them. And this is just like a real pale pink. And I like the NYX liners. I just wish they were moisturizing. So, yeah. Like I always talk about how the ColourPop ones are super moisturizing. I wish these were that way. So like I said, this look, you know, some of you may say, oh, this isn't stage makeup, this is everyday makeup. Yes, I probably could wear this every single day, but I don't. I wish I did though, because it is a pretty look. But since that is like a limited edition palette, I like to keep it just for stage. But if you want to repeat this look, like I said, I believe the Tarte Lip palette from Tarte, perfect. I'm pretty sure it has some of the exact same shades in it. I just realized I didn't tell you what lipstick I used, but I used Warm Me Up from Maybelline number 235. And it's just a really classic nude pink. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. It was super long. I do apologize for that. But if you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. And as always guys, have a beauty-filled day. Thanks for watching.